Audio's rolling.
Damn. I'm gonna bite on my brownie.
Cherokee, your
Space
camera is rolling.
No.
Oh. It ain't a brownie if it ain't space baked.
Does she watch?
Yeah, she watch.
Camera is
too.
E and J.
E and J. Is that what you said?
Yes.
E and J. What is E and J? The liquor?
Yes.
I'm Jay.
I'm E.
He said I'm E.
E and J.
This is so
Or
good.
B sock, whatever you prefer.
What's happening?
Oh my God. You cannot.
What? What's happening? What's
It
happening?
reminds me of that goddamn song.
See? Legends up your head is gone.
Oh.
It's now cut
How
off?
much?
I mean,
It's
I
all
can
good.
only see the A in Island, Lux Studios.
It's on. You talking about the logo? You can't see the whole logo?
No.
Ah. You want me to drop it low?
Drop it low. You heard that? You just hear like the echo all around the room.
I mean, that's a little bit better.
All right, that's cool. I mean, because they can see it in that one, so we good. We branding all
I
day.
can't wait till I get all my shit branded.
We're branding all day.
Oh, you moved that. I really hate it.
Me move it. I am not the cameraman. Not here. That's Rain, everybody. Say, hey, Rain. Let's get this show on the road. You snorted.
That is so good. I was drunk.
Okay.
I've been drinking.
Can we get started?
All right, we're ready. We're rolling.
We're waiting on the cameramans. This is a very long behind the
Did you
scenes.
used to do the little hand signal things?
3.
Y'all boys ready?
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
Whoa. Count us down again, Ray. Count us down again, Ray.
Fucking up your goddamn cue.
Count us down again, Ray.
Okay, 5.
Wi-Fi. Okay. This is the longest countdown ever.
Oh, my God. Hey, what's going on, world? It is your boy, Shamar, and we are back.
I'm Cherokee, your favorite native.
Oh, and I'm the camera guy. I'm Rain. What's up?
Who fucked up the cameras today?
I did not. I did.
We had a very, very long behind-the-scenes intro. But we back.
We're back. We're back.
Hey.
We're back. We're back.
Rain does it better.
I know, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Prolific Misfits. All right, we are back with another video for that ass.
That ass.
What's good, fellas?
What's happening?
It's like I just saw you last. Oh, so now we can say what's happening. It's like I saw you last week.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Your hair already grew back in.
I know. Oh, the struggle.
You Indian.
Engine in my family. The struggle is real. You know, I didn't get to do a covert mission and take care of things.
Oh, cool.
Oh man,
You have to get the eyebrow razor. That helps you.
what's that?
Like the little straight eyebrow razor. The quick little touch-ups.
That's funny. You know about
Tumblr hacks.
that?
Did you say Tumblr hacks?
Yes.
I thought Tumblr was for porn.
No, they took it off.
Oh yeah, they shut that down. You still got Tumblr?
I sure do.
Oh, y'all be out there? You just go to Twitter.
I mean, I feel like if you look hard enough, you can still find what it is. That
Oh, ain't nobody doing all that searching. You go to Twitter and it's right there. Pow!
But it be nasty shit. I feel like everybody's. You don't have to look like that.
Boy, everybody got OnlyFans. Look like what?
Yeah, everybody
I
got
mean, I've just seen some things on Twitter on. I'm just like, what? Did he just
Did he put that there?
right? Isn't he at the McDonald's off of? Like, I just don't like.
He like it.
He like it a lot.
So, speaking of COVID-19,
Nobody was even.
Nobody.
They'll be talking about Twitter.
Oh my God.
well, you were saying that you didn't get your COVID barber.
I said-
maintenance.
I didn't say COVID. I said covert.
Well, speaking of COVID-19, so you heard about Georgia, right?
Yeah, they opening that bitch up. Oh, they shut it down?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all need to stay
Keisha
off
Bottoms said, no, ma'am.
Keisha Bottoms.
That's the mayor of Atlanta. Don't do that. Don't do that. Keisha Bottoms.
Yes, she did.
She's the mayor of Atlanta, and she said, look here.
How appropriate.
What we not going to do. What, Atlanta?
Keisha Bottoms.
Good job.
I'm quick.
But she said, nah, what we not going to do is do that.
Well, good, because that's all I got. We ain't got time for that. But
Stay
South
your
Carolina,
funky asses at home.
we're gonna see. Please stay your asses at home, please.
But I thought they just said, I know in North Carolina, originally they were supposed to be. Originally they were.
Oh, you
supposed
hear
to
that?
Get in your fucking mic.
Yeah. He heard that.
Yes, I've been being yelled at a lot for this.
Yes.
So,
Get in your mic.
shit. No, I heard that in North Carolina that we were supposed to be opening up this weekend, and that didn't quite happen.
Yeah,
I
they
think
extended it.
it till this
May 8th.
8th. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I
Because
don't
they
know.
said they need 2 weeks of trending downward on cases.
Mm-hmm.
And until they get that, they're not going to do it. And then they got to phase it out into 3 different phases. And shit, the way those phases work, if they do open up May 8th, it's really not going to be truly opened or phased in until like August.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But then we got to gear up for fall because that shit's gonna come right back.
red bet.
Right back.
So I do think that there's a piece of it where I don't really know how much time like we will be having this quarantine, or how long this quarantine will be rather. But I do think that we're gonna have to open this thing up eventually.
Yeah.
And I don't really think that waiting for the cure is going to be the solution to all of
Who
our
waiting for a
problems.
cure?
Well, I'm just saying if they're waiting for a cure to, I guess, or something to treat the virus or whatever in between time.
No, I
guess
think
that's
it's
why we're
more so they're
quarantined.
just they keeping you at home so it doesn't continue to spread.
But it's going to spread.
They're not treating anything. They only doing things to keep you comfortable through that bullshit,
Well,
and you
yeah.
ride it out. So I don't think they're waiting for a cure. They're just wanting, if you stay your ass at home, the cases will go down or the spreading will go down, and hence less cases, and then they can, open it back up.
Yeah, but I mean, people still have it though. So
Yeah.
the chances of it still spreading, I think, is still going to be high. I don't think that. I mean, I think it's a good thing to monitor right now, but I don't really. I don't want to rely on the fact that they said that it's all going to go away if people are still like living with it and can spread it even after they open up.
Have you ever seen that show, Good Morning Vietnam?
No,
Ooh, what's that?
That's a
That was-
TV show.
is that what this is?
Yes. You wearing something and you don't even know what the hell you wearing.
It's vintage.
It's a vintage piece. It's vintage. And you don't even know what it is.
Oh, that's what
Go
it is.
YouTube Good Morning Vietnam. You'll know what you're wearing.
It's cute. It's
Niggas be
boxer.
wearing shit.
Just
don't
be
know
wearing
what
shit.
The fuck and who the fuck. But before we get into COVID-19,
We're not.
Isn't that what we were doing this whole time?
We're off of.
Yes, let's keep that energy. How's your week been?
I've had a very busy but productive week.
What? What
I've had a very busy
Oh.
yet productive week. Yeah. So just been working hard. I've been fulfilling a lot of orders.
Yeah, you selling all your shit
Selling all of it. It's all out of stock. But guess what? We coming back with some new shit.
for that ass.
Visit us at AlanLuxStudios.com/shop. Thank you. But it's been a good week though. So I was fulfilling all those orders because they were just coming in left and right.
Right.
They were selling out, and as I'm fulfilling those, the post office lady got mad at me. She got mad at me yesterday. She was like, "Look here, because I've been in there every single day," and she said, "I'm going to limit you now to 7 packages per visit. I
she
said,
for real?
okay. No, she was dead ass. And I said, okay. And I did the 7, took my ass back to my car, got 7 more.
That's
Came back in, went back to the car, got 7 more. I did 4 trips.
I bet she was over it.
And she was like, you know what? You know you can do the postage and stuff online. I'm like, but I like to be here with you. But I'd rather be with you and all your bullshit.
She wanted to watch her TV shows.
Exactly.
You interrupted her.
I'm just fucking up her whole day.
God.
But I was in there all morning.
Where I would have put my screen down.
Yeah, this nigga go. But then she finally did say nice bags. And I said, thank you. Brother, you want to show them your bag? I know you opened it and everything, but just show them that bag.
Oh my God. I think I'm already.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that
Handsome fella. Boy, that's like hot sauce.
Oh my God.
I put that face on everything.
I bet you do. You do what? You put that face where?
No. The brand. Let me say, I put that brand on everything. I put it on everything.
No, this is really
not
cute.
what you said, Kris Jenner.
Well, that's Caitlyn.
No, you're fucking Caitlyn,
I'm
bitch.
Chris. That's Caitlyn. Butch queen.
Perhaps. But this is really cute and I'm really excited. I got my what's it called? Face
mask. Yes. And if you all would like to see this,
Snatch, okay.
if you all would like to see this handsome face on your doorstep, visit us at AlanLuxStudios.com/shop. Oh, you gonna give me you gonna give it to me right now? All right, brother.
It's because I'm drunk.
Alan Lux Studios.
Oh, wait, I thought that was rain.
Oh, yeah. You heard me hit that note. You heard me hit that note, right? I hit that note.
Shit. Thank you,
All right,
my
yeah,
bag.
there you go.
Thank you.
There you go. So how was your week?
It came and went. Like, I think this is a fast week.
Sounds like y'all relationship. Y'all come and go.
Whose relationship?
What?
I mean, that
Are
joke.
you drunk?
Okay.
That was a poorly executed joke. It
Was that
really
supposed to be a
was.
sex joke?
Yeah, it was.
You need to work. What is it?
Oh.
You're learning the buttons.
Go.
Good job.
Wow,
That's
that's
not coming and going in our
right.
relationship.
We're not your friends. The fuck, girl?
That's my rock.
Wait a minute.
He gives me rock.
You say my friends,
You're so
brother. Damn.
Hey y'all.
Hey girl. Hey.
Hey girl. Hi. Came and go. Ew, that was fucked up.
I know that was. It was poorly executed.
It was.
But anyway, your week came and went.
It did. It's already Thursday. What day is it?
You just said it's Thursday. What's
did.
the date?
No, I meant the date. It's the 23rd. 420 was amazing. Shout out to Space Baked Treats.
Shout out Space Baked.
Oh, so that's why you were asleep.
Uh-oh.
I got it.
What happened?
You could proceed.
What happened?
Proceed.
Nothing.
What happened?
It's fine.
What's happening?
Oh, you were supposed to celebrate 420 and
No.
I
It's
did.
fine. It's fine.
We celebrated every other day, so I just was like,
you don't celebrate 420 every other day. You only celebrate it once a year.
okay, you may got me there. But the point is, I've had a great, amazing week. It came and went, unlike that dumbass comment you said. And I'm excited for the weekend. I don't know what I'm doing for the weekend. What's your face? I ain't gonna do nothing for the weekend. But COVID-19.
Rain, how was your week?
I mean, I guess I can understand the whole like it went by really, really fast.
Right?
It did.
Really?
It did.
Y'all need to come to my house because it was snail's pace.
Oh no! I mean, I got a lot of things done.
Oh, yeah.
Paid a lot of bills. My credit score is real cute right now.
Get in your mic,
Look
bro.
how
I
handsome he is.
Oh, I was saying my
You looking
credit
like
score
somebody
is,
granddaddy working the equipment over there.
So handling business.
Granddaddy dick.
What?
I didn't know that out loud. Cut my mic.
Cut his fucking mic. That was disgusting.
It was.
Okay.
Little wormy.
Okay. All right, Shamar. Now.
All right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm listening.
Okay, I'm trying not to come for the girls. We almost had
talking about you.
We had a little kerfuffle earlier.
Not a kerfuffle.
I like that word.
In the group chat, and I'm trying to make sure I don't lose my job. It was really. I think it went by really fast. But like you said, it was really productive. And the weather helped. So yes.
Except today. Today's was
today was great though. It felt good.
Yeah, but it's raining.
Yeah,
but it wasn't.
We gotta appreciate that. That's the only way you can enjoy the sunshine. It's through rain.
And April showers.
Yes.
Hey rain.
Hey rain.
What's up?
Hey.
But yeah. Yes, the week was magical. It was magical.
All right, magical.
Yeah, I don't think anything exciting happened though. 420. Did y'all know it was Earth Day too?
Yes.
Y'all do something for the Earth?
Yes, I did know it was Earth.
You don't recycle, do you?
Yes, I do.
Better.
I mean, but I don't know what I did for the earth, except for lessen my carbon footprint because ain't nobody going nowhere.
That's correct. COVID-19. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
What
Rain,
we
tell
gotta
me.
guess.
Yeah, who's coming on today, Rain?
So my best friend, who's better than all y'all.
Whoa! We're not doing that.
We're
not doing that.
Cut his mic.
No, my best friend Leash, she will be joining us this evening. I'm super excited.
I'm excited.
And yeah, we're gonna just talk our shit like we normally do. She's a bubbly, fun time.
She is.
And I hope that you guys get a chance to learn more about what she do and what's it like to be a creative during these times. So
Exactly.
I'm excited, yeah.
Cool. So do you want to bring her in? I'm going to go ahead and call her now.
Yeah, can you take a break first?
Oh, how
a
we gonna
break?
take a break, girl? We
ain't
waited 15 minutes.
What?
You trying to smoke a cigarette? What you trying to do?
Why you telling all that man business on the mic?
He smokes and he's just
No,
stopped.
I just feel like that should be cohesive to.
What? Get in your mic.
I feel like that should be cohesive to what's going on, right? Like
Well,
a full segment.
yeah, a full segment is 26 minutes. We're at 17 minutes, but we can wait to call her.
We can wait.
Even though I just texted and said, hey, about to call, and she hearted it, and then she said, awesome. So
just call
you
her.
need to tell her, I need a break.
call her.
But that's not what I was. I don't know.
Look at him. You got him. That's
fine.
Don't put him in this field. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, we can. I guess call her.
If the phone is
It's
ringing.
Oh, my God.
Hello.
Hey, Lee!
Oh, hi.
Welcome to the motherfucking Prolific Misfits, bitch.
Hey.
Oh
Welcome,
my gosh, I love
welcome.
that you've been
Hey, Leash. It's Cherokee. Hey, boo. Hey.
Hey, what's up, Leash? It's your boy, Shamar.
Hey, y'all.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know, I'm a little good on my little start next 60 ways.
Hey.
You know, nothing to complain.
Okay.
All right.
That's exciting.
This
That's
is so
exciting.
cool.
So yeah, like welcome to the show.
You see how you taking control?
Yes, I'm loving it.
Yes.
Oh,
This
sorry.
is the coolest. Can I curse on here?
Yes, you
Can
sure
you
can.
fucking curse over here, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, well, then this is the coolest shit I've ever been on. I'm fucking excited.
We are the greatest show on earth.
So tell us, Lee,
Awesome.
first before we like really get into everything. Cause I just want to big up my friends too. Y'all big up your friends. I want to
Go
big
ahead.
up my friends.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We want to hear about best friend.
No, so
Like, what's good?
yeah, so my friend, she's a philanthropist.
Okay.
It's philanthropy, right? Philanthropy.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so she's a
She is such a hype girl.
As a matter of fact,
philanthropist.
I'm not a philanthropist. I probably said it wrong too. I'm a philanthropist. Like I'll do this for a whole nother category.
Did you just say a philanthropist?
She is the
All right.
Okay.
I just want to be clear. We said a philanthropist.
Is getting served though. That's all that matters.
Yes.
So tell us more about like your brand and stuff like that, because I know you do like a lot of like feminist work and stuff like that, but I think that people will be really interested to know exactly what you do and what your brand is about.
Yeah, no, definitely. I always love to take a moment to kind of explain what I do because, just right off the bat, it can be very controversial or just, misread or whatever. So my brand is called Supreme Pussy, and
Hold on 1 second.
Say it again.
Can you say your brand name again?
Yes, I'll say it all day. Supreme Pussy, 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 pussy.
All right. Supreme Pussy.
Supreme Pussy. I'm behind that.
Yes.
And
Yes, you know what I'm saying? It takes one to know one. But,
Come on, Caitlin.
But no,
All right, yeah. Tell us a little bit about Supreme Pussy.
yeah, so like my brand is, I like to think of it as a lifestyle brand just because it started as something for myself. I was in an abusive relationship about 3 years ago, and I'm very open and candid about it. And when I started this kind of persona, it was more so like an online persona. Like I deadass created a Facebook under the name UnLEESHed Supreme Pussy, and I was just flirting with niggas. Like I was just living my best life, putting myself back out there, trying to build myself up because, even though the attention wasn't obviously the best, it was good to feel, that validation. And over time, I had to kind of separate, what was appropriate and what wasn't, what was okay for me to accept and what wasn't. And, Supreme Pussy was born. I just kind of felt like it had a bigger, presence than I thought. It's just like, here I am, just being myself, which is why I feel like my brand is so personable because I didn't create a business page. Like, this is my Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, this, I have family on here. I have people I've known for years. Like, it feels very close to me. And so to kind of take it from just a regular, like, me being myself and, actually becoming an influencer is, it's really interesting to me. And so that's really what my brand is about. It's about empowering women. It's about sexual liberation. It's about educating people across the board for men and women. I will say my brand is geared more towards women, works for women as far as advocating them. But it's a very open platform because confidence has no race, has no gender or whatever, sexuality. It is what it is. And it's like you have it stuff. And if you don't, then it's going to be a problem in a lot of, cases of your life. And so I just want, I just like to spread that love. It's cool to be a bad bitch. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's whatever. Like, live your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I do.
I think that, a lifestyle, I think considering myself a lifestyle brand is kind of appropriate. I feel like
I think so too.
I'm evolving every day, and there's so many things that I feel like I can do under my brand's umbrella that sometimes I don't know what the fuck to describe myself as. I'm just doing it. Like, when people be like, what is your brand? What do you do? I'm doing it. Like, I can't even put myself, like, in a box. Like, I'm a published wardrobe stylist. I model. Like, I have a lot going on.
Oh, you're a busy woman. So just Leash. So can you explain just in kitchen English for, older gentlemen like myself, can you explain what an influencer is?
Sure. So, just kind of in lame terms, like an influencer is someone who, influences. I mean, it sounds silly. I know it's not the big grand definition you're probably looking for, but, it's someone who influences. You can be an influencer amongst any platform. If you're vegan, and you want to help people be vegan and eat better, you are a vegan influencer. You are influencing your audience, your niche. When you become an influencer, the first thing you need to do is find, your audience, and not just your audience, but really what you want to do, what makes you stand out. You know what I'm saying? What are you good at? What do you do that gets people's attention? And then you take it from there and you write down the kinds of people who would be interested in these things. And then you narrow it down and you influence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to churches and talking about Supreme pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
that's not my audience. I'm not influencing
Right.
them, and they're not influencing me.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, you know, I will go sit down at a woman's rally or, you know, or just a strip club or just really anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, where my audience is, you know, and where, and things like that. But what also makes, I think, what I do cool is that you don't really even have to, like, have the image and stuff that I have. Like, you can just, you know what I'm saying? Like, be yourself and, you know, it's just, I don't know, like, influencing, it's really kind of expressive to me. Like, it's more than what I thought it was, you know, than just getting people to want to do what you do and be you. Like, you really have the power to make a difference and shit. And it's like, I think that's just cool. Like, you know, just seeing how I can help influence people to make better decisions about themselves or in life and stuff. It's just, you know, it's awesome. And then who doesn't like power?
Absolutely.
Very good point. But do you think that, like, right now, because especially since, like, you've been quarantining and stuff like that, I know that a lot of what you do, I think that what's interesting about what you do is that you found a way to monetize off of what your talents and stuff like that is. Do you think that it's hard to be, I guess, self-sufficient during these times during the COVID crisis? Or do you think that it's, I don't know, like, what are your thoughts about that? Like, being your own, like, self-entrepreneur and stuff like that right now?
So as you process that, let me just jump in real quick. We do have to take a quick break, and I want us to come right back in. So don't hang up, Leash, but we're going to come back right back in with that answer to that question. All right?
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Oh, they're
Audio's
recording you now.
rolling.
They're recording you now.
Okay, that's fine.
I fucking love Leash. And I love that she's Rain's best friend. I tell them that all the time.
So it's like, you know, the idea of a bad bitch or confident woman isn't what it is. Like, you know, when I look at these beautiful women on Instagram, you know what goes through my mind? It's
Peaches
not
and
those
who?
genetics or whatever.
It's Peaches and her.
I don't know who that is.
You know
Hold on, man. Hold on, Lee. You don't know who Peaches and Herbs is?
No, who's that?
There's a music group.
Oh, okay. I'm Herb. I ain't about to be Peaches.
Peaches was the actual man.
I don't be no Peaches. Are you going to turn my camera on, cameraman? Like, is he serious right now?
Wait, no.
Hopefully that's the
Pull
moment.
this picture up with other things. Weird.
He gotta manage his OnlyFans page.
Black Rain.
Oh, oh!
You going to bring us back in, Rain?
Bring us back in, Rain.
If you get your headphones on and all that. You know,
Yes.
act like we working.
Okay, we all here. We all here. Welcome back. You on the motherfucking Prolific Misfits. There's a spider next to right now. I don't know.
Get it, brother. Get it, brother.
Clearly. Oh my god, no god wings.
Oh, it's there. Did you really just, are you doing this right now?
Whoa.
He is dramatic. Sorry, Leash.
Look,
He is.
I killed him.
Why you put that shit in my face, man?
Because I didn't want you to think I was lying.
Oh, you guys.
I'm
They
sorry.
just have. No, you're fine. I'm looking at something online. It says House members just voted on a $484 billion coronavirus relief package. Okay, stimulus check number 2. Go, bitch, you better raise them prices.
Hold on. I don't think that's for stimulus, though. It was saying small businesses.
Businesses. Yeah, them small businesses didn't get
I
no
am
money.
a small business.
Okay.
All right. And that's a great segue back to your question, Rain. You want to kind of repeat it?
Repeat the question.
All right, so to kind of bring us back, before we left, we were kind of going into about what Supreme Pussy is about, which is my best friend Leesh's brand, and she was going in about what it means as far as like being Supreme Pussy and being confident and self-aware, all of those things. And I kind of wanted to briefly touch about how to monetize like a brand that you're just starting and stuff like that, especially as a creative.
So I guess my question is, how have you been maintaining with the quarantine and stuff like that going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So, when this quarantine first started, I immediately talked about how this is the best time to kick out content if you can, because, just sitting at home all day and doing nothing, it can be a little unmotivating and it can put a damper on your creative process. But if you are able to be creative, this is the time. You
Absolutely.
literally have an audience. Like, everybody is in their fucking home.
Absolutely.
On their phones. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, looking for something to do. So it's like, this is a good time to really implement marketing. Marketing is so important. Oh my God, it gets me horny. Like, marketing.
Tell us about it, Supreme Pussy.
Like, marketing is the shit if you know what the fuck you're doing.
I co-sign that. Yes.
You would?
I'm with that. She's right.
Okay.
Seriously, like, it could be marketing that you didn't even think was going to be marketing. Like, it could just be some shit. Like, I think that the art and where we are with it right now in 2020 is beautiful. And, marketing is really the way that I think for me has been the best way to manage in this quarantine. And also because, I'm not an essential person.
You're essential.
I've had plenty of time to think about, things like captions. For me, my brand, other than my ass, is known for my captions. I say,
that is true.
Wait,
you have really good captions.
Did she say her ass?
Yes, other than her ass
I'm
is known
sorry.
for her
Leash
captions.
has a nice set of knockers.
She's known for that ass, and she's known
And
for
them
that
titties.
caption.
And them titties. She got nice boobies.
And them titties.
I think she has
Okay.
nice
My caption
Come on, TNA.
is my way of marketing. I say anything, like literally anything. Like I push the envelope every time I get to put something under that hook.
And it's kind of low-key one of my favorite parts of like your posts and stuff like that too.
Hey, I might need you to do some freelance work because I can't come up with a caption to save my life.
Damn one, not one.
I'd be like, the fuck I'm gonna say? Look at the picture.
Leash, help him out.
But you know what makes it hard? It's because supposed to
What
have
makes it
nothing to do
hard,
with the photo.
Leash? Tell us.
Me.
That ass and them titties.
This ass, these titties.
Like, I could put up a picture of me drinking a glass of wine, but my caption might be, I just finessed your dad out of a stack. How do you like that shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? It could just, it just be random.
Oh, my God.
The key is to make it have nothing
Oh,
to do
my
with
God.
the photo.
Yes.
I do love it.
Yeah. I wasn't ready for that.
The
I
caption
was
has
not
nothing to
ready
do with
for
the
that.
picture, and I love that.
No, it really does.
has-
though.
I mean, it does.
It really is tied in, but yeah, I wasn't ready.
Wasn't ready.
Like, a good caption are the ones that have nothing to do with the photo. Like, you
Exactly.
just be like, where'd that come from?
It
Right.
makes you think. It makes you think.
It does. Well, what I mean.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't want to cut you off, but I mean, speaking of
No, you're fine.
quarantine times and being a creative, I know, and I would like hopefully to promote you on this, but you have a OnlyFans page.
I do. Is the mic clear? Let me drop my link.
Hey, you better drop that link
Drop it.
right here.
So, my OnlyFans is onlyfans.com/Supreme Pussy CLT, like as in Charlotte at the end, because I really don't know why I put that on the end. To be honest, I'm not even from Charlotte, but like I don't know. I really don't know why I did that. I need to take it off, but like that's what it is. And I guess because my brand's based out of Charlotte. I don't know, but that's my OnlyFans. And during these quarantine times, OnlyFans is very, very
Lucrative.
productive.
Right.
And I would love to just take the time to talk about that because
Absolutely.
Let's go.
OnlyFans is everything you think it is, and it's also everything you don't. Like,
Oh.
Yeah,
yes,
so give me
there
the
is
rundown
porn
about
on there.
yeah, like what's the rundown on how it all works and stuff.
Oh, he's engaged today.
Right.
Yeah, let's go and get
so
that
like-
rundown.
So with OnlyFans, the whole concept of the website, from what I looked up, was supposed to just be a platform for your fans. Like, you post stuff. It doesn't have to be sexual content or nudity. It could be like you guys with your podcast, or you might drop a new track that you don't want to put on Instagram because you're trying to profit. So, follow my OnlyFans and listen to my new song. Like, it's supposed to be something like that, but because amateur porn is booming right now, and it's $1 billion industry, and I think that platform, I think that people who make amateur porn were looking for something that they could put their stuff on without it getting flagged and make money, because you can't do it on Tumblr anymore. And I mean, Twitter don't make no money, and neither do Tumblr. So I'm just like,
Exactly.
Okay.
She must have heard us earlier.
Right. Like, OnlyFans is where you can accomplish those things, and post things in a safe community where you can protect it. Your page is automatically private. Like on OnlyFans, if I post stuff, like if I just write on my wall, you can see that, but like your photos are protected, and things like that. It's just really cool, And for me personally, I don't make porn because I just feel like, I mean, okay, like, let's be real, but like, I'm just gonna be completely honest. I would make more money with a client than I would make a porn video. Like, it's just not even. It's a waste of my time. Like, I'm not gonna have production and taking cuts of my money and then the model, and when I can just have everything. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like that's just how I see it. I don't make porn. I have people reach out to me all the time. They're like, "Hey, can we make content for your OnlyFans?" No. But like, me, I like to post, cute little videos of my breasts, or like, or my ass, or just, kind of like what I do on Instagram, just a little bit more nude. But I'm not like laid on my back with my pussy in the camera.
So you ain't giving them all the serene pussy in the camera,
No,
get a little fun with it though.
I'll have to put some money on that.
Okay.
But
Safari just dropped his OnlyFans.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
he got to fix it.
So listen though, now
I'm here.
Now the thing is, what I saw was he dropped his OnlyFans. 2 days later, he had 953 followers. He did, I think, $20.99. So 953 followers by $20.99. He's making 20.
What's the 99 cent on the end? Like, he is packed.
Hey, it took it to 20,000 a month.
Oh,
you see it.
Well then.
But see, the thing about that is, that's another thing I explain to people who ask me about OnlyFans. You're not just going to get followers out of nowhere. It takes work.
Oh, I believe it.
It takes work before the work. Like,
right.
You have to really, you got to have a platform, first of all.
Right.
Like, if you just have a regular Instagram, and I'm not going to say like you're a regular person, like it's a bad thing, but like if you're not a creative or an artist or something that you would already have a platform for, and you're just doing this from scratch, I mean, it's a lot of work. You really got to follow people. You got to like photos, repost, DM people. I mean, it's kind of like handing out flyers on the street. You got to really
absolutely
put that word of mouth out there, and it takes time. Like, I mean, months of promoting. And for
but
me
marketing does get you horny though, so
it does.
Hey, that's right up your alley.
Marketing comes into play, because if you got that good marketing, that's the difference between you having thousands of followers within a month and thousands of followers within a year. You know what I'm saying?
True spit.
Me, I'm on my 4th Instagram and 2nd OnlyFans. So bitch, I'm working. I can't.
Okay, but is it safe to say that? Is it safe to say that your Instagram following and stuff like that is kind of what fuels your fan base and stuff like that for your OnlyFans page?
I will say that Twitter is actually most of my followings in Instagram, but Instagram does help market it. I really don't know why Twitter works better for me. Like, I really don't. I think it's because I follow more people on Twitter that I don't know
Right.
versus I do know. Like, guys who I know who are thirsty in real life, I know they follow me on OnlyFans, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, thank you for supporting me. As long as you keep it respectful, I don't fucking care what you do with my photo. Like, you know, just don't do nothing illegal and don't do nothing disgusting. But, you know, on Twitter, I don't know those guys. Those guys don't know me. They see me like they see any other amateur porn star or someone like that, and they spend money. Like, but people on my Instagram, for the most part, they know me. And they think I'm pretty fucking sexy, but I don't think they're going to want to pay to see me naked. You know what I'm saying? Some of them do, but your audience is probably going to be better with people who don't know you. Because when they don't know you, you can sell up anything.
Where
I
is
can sell
my
it out
notepad?
in 7 years.
Where's my notepad? I need to write that down.
Come on, Clydesdale. So I have
Honey,
a question,
I am a
Leash.
Clydesdale, baby. I am.
That's two of us.
That's a beautiful horse.
Thank you. We are.
That's a beautiful, expensive horse at that.
Yes.
And do you see how they really be all trimmed around their ankles? Bitch, they be prancing through.
I do. I do. All day, every day.
Listen.
You better prance through. I love it. That's a beautiful horse. I don't know shit about horses, but I know what Clydesdale looks like.
People only know the goddamn stallion and the Clydesdale.
Okay.
This motherfucker is beautiful. I'm about to look up a picture right now.
I have another question, Leash.
What's that?
So we're running back towards the body positivity, the confidence, the openness. I'm trying to think of all the words that you stated, but I'm bringing all of that up because I want to get your insight, your impression of, drum roll please, Lizzo.
Ooh.
Tell me about Lizzo. What are your thoughts?
That's a good question.
You know, that's what I'm here for, brother. That's what I am here for, my brother. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Leash.
That is a good question. I like her.
Okay, good.
I really do like her. Her music, I'm not necessarily so committed to, and I think that's because I'm not really knowledgeable of it.
Right.
But I love what she does. I really don't think she's doing anything wrong, and what she's dealing with is a perfect example of just, you know, just what I feel like women deal with in this world in general, Black women. Like, you know, if she was white and still fat and singing, nobody would fucking care. And if she was wearing those outfits and going again, nobody would fucking care.
Well,
but
I would have a problem. But I understand.
Well, I mean, I feel like
she's white.
Yeah, I just feel with that because, you know, there's a lot of, you know, white artists in the music industry and the industry in general who do these. What's that Hispanic chick that just had the baby that was a judge on Top Model that be half naked too? I can't think of her name.
You said she was
Top Model.
She used to be a judge on Top Model.
And she said, and you said
she was a model. She was a model, right?
Mm-hmm. She's a plus
size model. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh.
What's she do?
No one says anything about her.
True.
And I mean, she's not white, but she's not Black. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we all know that, you know, it's just so, I feel like, I don't know, I think that it really kind of comes down to her race. Like, I think that they just don't want to see a happy Black woman, you know, who's confident, who's comfortable, and living her life. And I really don't like making things about race. And as a Black person, I really also don't like getting into Black debates because I just feel like it's a round and round circle that doesn't really stop.
Well, we going there today. We're going there today.
Glad you said that because I literally was just having this conversation last week.
We're going there today.
Last week, like,
just wait.
It's not that I don't enjoy talking about like things about, you know, being Black, but at the same time, I do think that we talk about them for so long, and there's so many different angles and different perspectives. It's kind of hard to kind of come to a common ground sometimes, or the room for understanding isn't as wide or as open as you might think. So I just feel like it's just easier to just not It's like politics in business, in work, in religion, and at work. It's like you just don't.
No,
Right.
gotta
I
stay-
mean,
no.
We got to know
I
and
just
we got to
think
write.
right. And I just think that, going back to the whole Lizzo thing, I just
I
think
said
that,
what I
like,
said.
that's why she gets the hate that she gets. And I don't like making it, again, that's why I brought up the black thing, because I don't like making it about race, but, sometimes it really is. And, and that's just what it is, period. I feel like I see people make a goddamn fool of themselves in Hollywood every single day
got
when I
that
wake
right.
up and I look on Shade Room. You know what I mean? So it's like what is, I just don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't get why, they had so much hate about what she wore to the game when I see these other skinny, bony influencers whose hips don't match their ass or whatever. They be half naked at
Yeah,
regular
Leash.
places.
Okay, get them together.
They hips don't match they ass.
You know what I mean? Like they be half
Oh,
naked
whoa,
every-
whoa, wait a minute. Wait. I got to stop the show. Y'all heard it, but y'all don't know what you just heard.
Their hips don't match their
No, that ain't what you heard. What you heard was, I now am convinced that Leash is Rain's best friend.
Oh, of course.
Because she said, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
You didn't even hear it. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Leash, where are you originally from? Are you from Charlotte?
I'm from DC.
That's it.
She said they hips don't match their ass. You know what I mean?
No, it's really funny because my mom calls me Girl Rain.
These are facts.
I see it.
These are facts. If you hang out with these two, they're like the
I
same
see
fucking
it.
person.
Yes, if you look really good together.
Hold
I would
on.
say.
Is this where
I think
you?
that's the only thing about the quarantine. I'm sorry, not to interrupt.
No, you're fine.
I do think that's the only thing about the quarantine that I miss is like we had the best friend fits in the nation.
Seriously, like I miss you guys. When I came and saw you, Rain, I was just like, I didn't even know who you were. I was like, what?
And you know I
I was like, oh my god, I was so on Snapchat Queen.
Okay. Yes, you look good too. I was like, okay, you know what?
They call each other up.
Doing
Girl,
this.
it's Wednesday. Wednesday, we wear pink. We wear black.
So listen.
No, it's all. It's
No,
all
on
off the top of
Wednesday
the
we
dome.
wear gray.
Okay. How about okay?
Look, it's
What y'all wear on Thursday though?
It might be primary
Olive green.
colors. Wait, no.
Right.
Thursday. Wait, hold on. Wait, no. Thursday is reggae night.
This is
so
a really
it's something
fucking
real sexy.
thing. This is
Something
a
a little
thing.
bit more sexy for reggae night.
So is Leash where you acquired champagne champion?
I'm mad at you about that, Leash.
Actually,
Did you call him champagne?
Yes.
His name is Champagne.
this is
Why?
official.
Why are you
Champion
doing that?
Buddha butt Oliver.
No, he needs this.
No, that's not who. Did you see Champagne perched up on that last
I'm
episode?
so mad you put that fucking
Listen,
picture up
that
there.
picture, Champagne was looking like what? I said,
They did.
"Look at Champagne."
That's my son.
Hi.
That's my
Of
son.
course,
Look at Buddha butt.
I'm the season. I have his daddy and his brother over here, right here next to me.
Okay.
Yes, and they're beautiful. They're a lot nicer than my dog.
They are a whole lot nicer, Leash. I'm very upset that we got
Oh my
the
goodness.
mean one. Why did we get the mean one?
Oh, come on, we. Come on, we.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Come on,
Why did Rain get the mean one? He's such a bitch.
He's nice to me.
You know
and
what's
my family.
funny?
What?
When I first brought Camp over when we were living together, I really didn't think they were gonna like each
They
other.
did.
It was gonna work out.
Leash, they did not. They did not. Rain was texting me. He was like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do.
Because it was just a
And
lot
I'm
going
like-
on. Like I was cleaning up, and then she's like, "Okay, I have a surprise." I was like, "Oh my god!" And then she puts the dog down, and then he's like going at it. He's jumping into eating corn. I was like, you know what? You do you, as long as you don't pee or poop in my room right now. 'Cause I just cleaned this. So we've come a long
I don't
way.
know why he be acting like that.
Why he be
He's so
acting like
sweet
that,
and
Leash?
That's what I'm
Whatever.
saying.
He's only sweet to 3 people. That's it. That's fucking it.
Who the 3 people?
Rain,
Honestly, I
Leash.
just think I'm like
My
the
mom.
dog
No,
whisperer.
4 people. 4 people. It's Rain, Leash, Leash's mama, and Rain's mama sometimes.
And sometimes Anna. Shout out to Anna.
Anna don't
Hi,
like that
Anna.
fucking dog.
But he likes her. And that's what
Listen, all I know is that
Bruh.
picture.
I'll never I'll never forget when Champ bit our homegirl Elaine, though. She thought she was going to walk up in that bitch and pet him.
Right.
She was like, hold up, bitch.
Right. That's how he
And
be
it was
looking
so
like what?
funny.
What?
It was that conversation, and it was so funny because she was like, "Oh my gosh, hey boy," and then that motherfucker bit her. I thought I was gonna die.
Wait, pause. Wait, this dog has bit someone else?
Oh, what do
Wow.
you mean someone else?
This dog bit me on my leg.
He bit you?
He bit me on my leg, and Rain was like, "Oh, that's nothing." He
was a
felt
low
attacked. I stood up. I stood up from the table. I stood up from the table, and this bitch bit my leg.
Wait.
But Cherokee, you're not the same height sitting down as you are standing.
He was still
He
mean
is a
mugging me.
Clydesdale. You right.
He was still mean
Hold on.
mugging me while I
Y'all
was.
see how little that dog is. So, brother, I'm going to have to side with Rain on that.
I believe that.
Your ass got up. He was like, who the fuck is this?
Shut up, Leash.
She said you the same height as well.
What did you say, Leash?
I said, I think you and I are the same height when you're sitting.
Leash, no, that dog is demonic, and I really wish that you would just take it. I don't think he's safe for society.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
You
It
got
ain't
the
safe.
unique baby. You got the unique one. Neither
unique,
the mom
that's a
or
nice
the dad
word.
is brown. I really
Unique.
don't even know why he came out brown.
Because he's a demon
unique.
seed. That's
He's
why.
unique.
He's you.
All I know is I don't know what I would do if somebody else ended up getting blessed with the cream. I swear I am so highly favored. I'll put that on everything.
God,
I don't know what I would do if I ended up with another one of them and not him.
Right.
Listen, because we're
He
fur
is
parents.
perfect.
So,
He's
Leash,
perfect. He's the biggest, and he had the most breast milk. That's why he's so smart.
Not the most breast milk. Girl.
So, Leash, what do you think about Rain's tattoo of Champ?
You said what?
Rain's tattoo with Champ on it.
I love it. I
was a-
fucking love it.
that
It's
was-
so Rain.
It was so Rain.
That was a
like
good
perfect.
gift, right? That was a good gift.
Oh my God, brother!
It was a great
It was
gift.
It was a great gift, Cherokee. I thought you were going to kill us because Rain was MIA.
Oh, he was with her that day.
Yes.
Wait, what?
We had got-
No,
The day that he
Oh
got
yes,
the tattoo.
yes, Leash. I was gonna kill your ass.
Oh my
I
God,
was.
that was
But
a shit show that day.
But in her defense, it was
At least
my
you know,
fault.
Leash.
It was my fault. And Elaine.
Rain couldn't even get up and go shopping.
That's
with
all
us.
right. But guess what? He got his ass there because I was like, I'm not coming
He
to get
did,
you.
and my brother did say that.
And I
was
made
like-
sure I got my tattoo. I was like, nigga, I don't know what you gonna do.
We all got an appointment. I
It
was like, I
funny
don't care.
because you was on a, like, because when you was talking to Rain, I was like, wow, this is a really bad time. I gotta go. I was like, I took hours out.
I gotta go. Ooh.
But the most important thing
I
is
was like, I
that
really have to go. My Uber is here.
My Uber is here.
you paid it.
They're a hot mess together, and I love it.
Good time.
But wait, do we need to take a
Yeah, we need to go ahead and drop that.
drop that dump now?
Really?
What?
Shut up.
It's
You
okay.
don't-
I got it.
Don't condone his foolishness.
All right, so we'll be right back after this commercial break. Audio's
Okay,
rolling
recording.
because
All
he's
right,
already
fine,
rolling.
Fine. We're back on the air.
Get your cameraman. Look,
Can you
and he's
not-
recording
He's back on the air?
himself.
What you say, man?
Rain, if you don't get your ass over there and do your
Get
job,
Your ass over there. We're recording.
he's only recording one camera, and then he turned it off.
He's drunk.
Why ain't turn it off?
Can you turn it back on, please?
Oh my God.
This the kind of guy I need. I need a guy who's gonna help
Cherokee
me get ready
camera is
for
rolling.
OnlyFans. Let me share this.
We need to have Leash here physically. Just good.
I would love to, y'all. I'm just over here, wine drunk off my Friday by
Oh, so Leash
myself,
drunk
like I'm
too.
like a cougar.
Come on, Cougar. I remember when I met her.
You remember when you met Leash?
Mm-hmm. She had that younger gentleman with her, and you tried to call it out, and she checked your ass.
Okay,
real
you don't
quick.
have to bring that up. Okay, me and Leash are in a good place.
checked
Me
you
and
real
Leash are in a
quick.
good place right now. Okay, and she did check me, and I respect it.
I respect that shit.
I respect it.
Rain.
First of all,
on.
when me and Rain met, I was the only one that wasn't flirting with him because I'm woke.
Stay woke, Leash. Stay woke.
You
bringing
wasn't
us back,
flirting
I'm
with
brother?
woke, honey.
Are you gonna
I'm
bring us
woke.
back?
I was like, look, you fine as hell, but I know you're not playing for me, and I'm sad about it, Cherokee. When Rain met you.
Rain was all over my dick. I know.
What?
Whoa, okay, whoa.
Bring us back, brother. Bring us back.
I'm not on that.
Okay, Clydesdale.
Come on, Clydesdale. We are back.
We're backity back. I'm Cherokee. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do it. You know who I am. You know who that is. You know who that is.
It's rain.
And we are back here with the beautiful Supreme Pussy.
Come on, Supreme Pussy.
Leash.
Who's also transparent. Yay me.
So, they're counting minutes here, but can you quickly,
As we do.
Can you quickly tell us how you and Rain came about? How did y'all become besties?
How you know that hoe?
How you know that whole?
Am I saying it?
Sure.
Or is she saying it?
She's
So-
saying it.
When me and Rain met, I was working at Buffalo, and just kind of like speed it up real quick. I was working at Buffalo, and he would come in and just like shop and hang out and chill or whatever. He said he was interested in working there, and then me and the manager, Autumn, who's really cool too, we were just kind of like, yeah,
I'm sorry.
huh?
I was like, shut up. I love you. I miss you. Go ahead.
Yeah, because she was just kind of like I wanted you there, and I was like, we need him there, but I didn't have the power to make it happen. So I was just like, when we felt this thing, we were just like, all right, we got to make it happen. And then once you did the application, it seemed like you just started working there, and you were just good to go. And we just been close ever since. I feel like we were already close because you were expressing to me about working there, and like because I always worked in the men's section because there'd be fine ass niggas in there, and I'd be in the front of the store shuffling them jeans.
Okay.
Like, what are you looking for? Like,
face full. I remember one time she came to work with a tutu on. I was like, you know what?
Oh, that's dope.
Upper echelon type of shit. My kind of gal.
yes, I had the best hair, the best clothes, best makeup.
Come on, confidence.
Okay.
I ate the best lunches. I just was great. I was great. Me and Rain are great together.
You feel
And
me?
so,
But you also put me onto a lot of what the Charlotte art scene is about, which I think that especially here in the city, I don't think gets a lot of
Getting your mic, bro.
I don't think that it gets a lot of shine for. Excuse me, sorry, it's a little bit of that crown. I don't think that the Charlotte scene gets a lot of shine for what they do, what they contribute to the Charlotte community and stuff like that, and the role that they play. So it was. I think at that specific time when we met each other, I think that was also really important for me to kind of be in the mix and be surrounded by that type of energy. So yeah, I'm always grateful.
Exactly.
Grateful that we met, and yeah, I'm just.
And we kind of had like similar style. Like that's why my mom calls me Girl Rain. Like when I do my tomboy streetwear thing, like we're very similar.
Yeah, for sure.
So
summer nights, fall, the winter.
Nigga that lists all the seasons.
Right, okay, statement jackets.
you said what?
I said statement jacket
Oh my
season.
God.
Like,
Yes, you
it's-
have to have a statement jacket. Like, oh my God. And also animal print. Like you understood.
Love
my
animal
love for
print. Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I'm like
shit.
a walking fucking like taxidermy. I hate to say it. Like I love
You're a fucking
animals.
cougar.
Like
You're a fucking cougar. That's
I'll
why.
be in the snake with the cheetah bit. Okay.
No.
Like they don't even understand it.
But no, but like,
But
so I know that right now, we've also have been like, I think like recently we've been kind of like talking a lot about like the Tiger King and stuff like that. Other like while we're talking about cheetah prints
He's so cute.
and other things that's on Netflix and stuff.
The
But
rain show.
I know that I don't care. It's my best friend, and I'm cut up, and I'm taking over the show.
Where are we
Just
going?
sit there and smile.
Yes.
Smile your asses. Sit up straight, hands folded. But
Yes, you better sit up straight.
You know this is Diana Ross over here. This is the boss.
Who's Ada Ross?
No,
Diana, don't do that, Nick. Don't.
But I
Who's
feel like
that?
we really started to become super close as we lived together. Like that was just different because we were already close,
That was a hot ass
and then we were
mess.
just like,
That was a mess.
and then I was like, you should just like move in our house, like.
Fucking mess.
Right, and we just lived the real world for like a couple of months.
It all
and
went
was
downhill
great.
from there.
It was a fucking disaster. Disaster.
It's like I couldn't just be the only black person on the real world, so I had to bring you on the
Okay,
show
that was great.
so that somebody else could be on there.
Okay, and I think everything just kind of equals.
You on
itself out.
camera?
It's lit. I don't know.
No, I needed balance.
balance.
I needed that balance. It was great.
Wait, so did you? All right, so I know we
No.
were talking about it a little bit earlier, but you did see Black as Fuck, right?
Wow. Let me drive the boat. Go ahead.
said
Go
what?
ahead, Rain.
But you was just sitting there laughing.
Go ahead.
Just go ahead, Ray. Just go
What'd
ahead.
you say?
I said, did you saw Black as Fuck and stuff like that, right?
Black AF?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just finished the last episode today, actually.
Yes. Did y'all see it?
Yes, we did see Black as Fuck. Black AF.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm on episode 6.
Okay. Well, how did y'all feel about it?
Well, it's only 8 episodes, so let me just go ahead and save you that anxiety.
I think I wanted to love it, and I think in the beginning I thought I was gonna love it, but now I'm just like, meh,
Come on, shoulder.
meh. So,
What's good?
I like the show. I just think it's a little forced. So, like, black people don't act like this, and I don't know what black family these are, but I wish I knew a couple people when I was growing up.
Okay.
I'm like, who black people is this? I'm like, where's somebody mama with the shower cap on and ain't got no teeth or something? Or somebody with their nose and uncle, like, who black people is this? What's this? Like,
who mama ain't got teeth, leash?
Some people.
no,
First of
not
all,
their mom, they mama. You know, mama.
Oh,
could be
mama.
anybody.
Mama.
Mama could be anybody. It could be your grandma, your auntie.
We don't know who mama
anyway.
is.
What was your thought,
Just
Ray?
not your mom. Just not your mom.
It's not your mom.
I have mixed feelings. On one end, I like the subject matter of the show, but I wasn't so keen of how the story was told, in a sense.
It seemed like it was
But
disjointed.
also, one of the episodes specifically kind of. So I don't know if anybody have seen it, so I don't want to spoil it. But
Spoil it, nigga.
I mean, okay, so the scene.
Well, I already told him it's only 8 episodes.
Right.
So you might as well
It's
keep
only
going.
Right.
like 30 minutes.
Right,
So,
but so the episode about like him being like really critical of that guy's movie or whatever.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he was like kind of touching loosely about
good-
like
yeah.
how like excuse me, sorry. The what it means to, like, is it okay for us to be like critical of like black people's work? I don't care, look, I'm burping and it feels good. But like, is it okay like to be critical of like other black people's work and stuff like that, and like the dynamics between like talking about it amongst yourselves, amongst your other black friends, versus doing it in a public space or in front of a more colorful audience, if you will.
Come on, colorful.
I thought
So-
it'd be colorless.
or whatever, what have you?
Colorless.
Yeah, I mean they turn pink sometimes, I think.
Ew. No, we're not doing that on this show.
They do.
Ooh. What
They
in the
do.
sun? Which was
They
also
do.
a part of the subject matter. There's a lot of
So-
black. It's definitely a black ass show, I'll say.
So my thoughts.
Disagree.
My brother wanted me to
It's
watch it.
almost like the bougie ass
Okay.
Huxtables or
Maybe
something.
not.
It is.
Maybe not. But my thoughts.
I'm sorry, your thoughts are important.
Thank you, Leash. I appreciate you. So you wanted me to watch it.
Yes.
I wasn't interested in it, but
wasn't.
I did go Monday. I fell asleep on it.
Understandable.
Tuesday, I fell asleep on it. And I said, I'm not about to watch this shit. And then I said, fuck, we got the show today. So I watched it today. I liked it. Now, I think that, because I think I heard y'all say that, you know, the way the story was presented, I think that's comedy that we're not used to. It's like The Office comedy.
I'm used to The Office, though.
For sure.
Not from a black perspective.
But it was also a nice mix of other things.
Can I finish telling what my opinions are?
Okay, I was
It's not for me. Oh, okay. Well, for me, it was more like
Well, let's watch it together. I hope you understand it.
No, I understand, but the comedy was just different for me. And I saw people talking about cooning and stuff. I didn't see that. For me, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of a show.
I did.
Man.
I think that's a
People
show.
coon every day.
Okay.
Is that a thing still?
Yeah,
So-
man.
I saw some tuning on Instagram earlier.
Okay.
Like,
They're everywhere.
Oh, that's Champ Daddy. That's Champion Daddy.
Mercy.
Yeah, that sounds good, bro.
girl, but that is supreme.
That's the brother.
I'm trying to be
Oh, okay.
professional right now. Right.
I'm on the
I'm serving up this supreme pussy, and you in the
Right.
background doing too much.
That's the supreme puppy. He wants that.
He say somebody got to hear me.
It's okay.
I
no,
feel like there was great topics that they brought up
Yeah.
that should be talked about. Excuse me. But I mean, it was
No,
alright.
but like,
What did you want? I mean, even from the
Here-
title, they were, to me, it was black as fuck. Now, granted, I hear y'all with the whole, you know, I didn't see black people growing up like that and stuff, but it's based on
I'm
this
not even
man and
saying
his
that.
story and stuff.
I'm not
but
even saying that. But this is
I was
also
thinking
the
of one
creator.
person that said it.
This is
Make it hot.
this is the creator.
no,
who-
I do feel where you're coming from. That, like, you know, because I actually talked to Drain about this earlier. You know, it's just, I do get it. It is his perspective. You know, it's about
Yes.
him as a writer, as a creator, and where his life is. So, you know, like you said, it's not going to be everyone's ideal, you know, like idea of what black is. But then call it the Kenya Barris family show. Don't call it black as fuck. That ain't black as fuck. Like, you
Well,
know
hold
what
on,
I'm saying?
but what is
Like,
black as fuck, though? Because all of us will say it differently.
She said me.
I'm black
Well,
as
hold
fuck.
on, and I'm not. Hold on, Leash. Let's be very clear, Leash. I am not taking a shot at you. I'm not taking a shot. I'm not taking a shot, but I'm going to say this. Someone could argue that no, you're not, because of the way that you speak.
Oh,
I just said I
That's
gave
true.
the
can I just do
disclaimer.
my noise?
Okay, do your noise again.
Oh,
So, in Leisha's mind, she's black as fuck, but then somebody else would be like, no, you're not, because you talk like that. You know what I'm saying? So, in Kenya's mind, he's black as fuck. I got a cousin. I was switching the names up, so I had to get it back. So, in Kenya's mind, he's black as fuck, but Leisha was like, no, you're not. That's old bougie ass Cosby. To me, it was black as fuck because he ended one episode. I just fucking don't like white people.
Right.
I just don't fucking like white people.
But I think it was also the premise of the show. Like, if you really like look at a lot of the things, like a lot of the battles that he was having internally in terms of what it meant for him to be a successful black writer and
Absolutely.
producer and stuff like that. I think a lot of where he was like coming, like what's the word for it? I'm fishing for words.
Come on, fish.
So like combating, I guess like being like the internal fight, I guess, whatever.
Yeah, because even when he had the Zoom meeting or whatever it's called with the other black creatives and stuff, and he was like, y'all know that shit garbage. Because the first question was, who made it? Who made it? And they was like, oh, it was good. He was like, y'all know that shit garbage. We got to hold each other accountable. Now, I was feeling him on that. We, in our group, we should hold each other accountable. Just because it's a black movie made by a black filmmaker is not going to make it good. If it's trash, it's trash.
agree.
But do you think
I
that?
agree.
But do you think?
But
that
we
it is
choose not to
important?
say it's trash.
But do you think that it's okay? It's important for us to support it, whether or not it's trash or not. And it's
So what does support look like? To me, support is I'm going to watch it. If I think it's trash, I'm going to tell you it's trash. And I'm going to tell you this is how I think that it can be improved. That is support because I want you to grow and I want you to be better. Okay. I ain't going to just say, oh, I love it. I like it. No. And old girl, when she said, yeah, it was trash, I'm going to come on the show with you or the platform with you. And she got on there was like, I love it.
But at what point?
I get why she did it.
And, you know, and not to like take a shot or anything you said, but like at what point does it become a difference between support and like unsolicited opinion? If you're just telling someone what you didn't like about it or, you know, whatever. I feel like support is showing up and supporting, you know, the art, whether you like it or not. And then your opinions are just your opinions and you just keep them.
That's fair.
Unless they ask for it.
That's fair. But didn't he ask him to come up there and introduce the film? And I can't endorse. Didn't he ask him to come up there and introduce the film or something like that? Is that what the story was?
Yeah, in the show. I was speaking like more so like in general.
No,
like,
I get it.
You know, just like a general perspective. Just because I've had shit like that backfire on me. Because I think that, you know, I feel where you're coming from. I'm that kind of person that you literally just said, if I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm going to tell you, I just feel like honesty is the best policy. But for some reason, not even for some reason. I don't want to say it like that. People, you know, what I say could come off a little bit judgy or aggressive or opinionated when in fact I'm just trying to be practical and let you know that this is just really fucking stupid or just like whatever. Like, you know, I'm just a practical person, but like, you know, it's like, you know, I had a thought about what it means to be a genius. You know, not too long ago or like the other day or whatever. I have nothing else to do but think. So, you know, when you're a genius, you have to realize that you're smart enough to speak on anything, but you have to realize that you're a genius because you're unique and everyone's not going to be in a position or place to understand or accept your blessings, you know, or what you have to say or what you offer. And sometimes being a genius means just sitting back and being quiet and just keeping your opinion and just not saying anything and just being supported and showing up because you know that what you have to offer goes beyond what anyone could understand. And that's how I personally feel about some shit. Like, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I'm super practical. And I feel like sometimes I see shit that I can't even explain to people, let alone get them to understand, you know? So
that's
really
fair. That's fair. That's a good way to look at it, or a great angle. For me, I agree with you too. You said that if it's unsolicited, then shut the fuck up. And I will do that if it's unsolicited. But if you do ask, you know, and because I want to see my people be great, I'm going to offer it up.
Do you think that he made a,
exactly.
Do you think that for that? I didn't mean to cut you. I'm sorry, but you
did.
He's just sitting.
Do you think that it was for that scene specifically? It was the right thing for him to be honest and say that what pieces of the film he didn't like.
Lance, I say that one more time. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I was saying, like,
getting your mic range.
I was saying, for that scene specifically. Do you think that it was okay for him to like be honest in that moment and say like, hey, like there's certain things about your film I just was not really feeling?
Yeah, it's you. It ain't that mic.
I think that being honest is good, but you know, if you think about it, you know what's funny? I hate being that person that really breaks shit the fuck down, but I don't know how else to be. Like, I'm not surface level, so I go so deep with shit. But like, if you're being honest in the moment, I mean, if you think about being in the moment, are you really thinking about what you're saying? If it's in the moment, it's just so present, so fresh, so fast. Like, are you really thinking about what is the correct thing to say or the right thing to say? That's why, like, when we do things or say things in the moment, we easily regret it, and we kind of want to go back and be like, I wish I would have just kind of said nothing or did nothing or thought more about it. But being honest in the moment can be a good thing. You know, it's just like, to be an asshole, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to make it sound like, you know, make it make sense. Like, you know, if you look at something, you're like, do you like my shirt? you're not an asshole if you say, no, I don't like your shirt. I think that you
Absolutely
look
not.
better in a different color.
Now, for me, to answer that question, I want to answer that one too. I think that because he had so much deliberation prior to getting on that panel and he didn't know which way to go, he should have declined being on the panel. Me personally,
Exactly.
if I don't like it and it's trash and I have to do all this deliberation, I'm just not going to be on the panel and speak in front of all these people. I'm like Dave Chappelle said, which y'all still ain't watched that damn comedy special. He was like, everybody talking about the black community ain't supporting Juicy Smollett. Juicy.
Actually, we did watch it.
Oh, y'all finally did?
No,
Oh.
we watched it when you talked about it.
Originally?
Just wasn't interested in it.
Honestly,
So, but let me finish my point, though. My point was, I am supporting you by keeping my mouth shut because I know you lying, Juicy. But same difference. If I think that it's trash, behind the scenes, I'm going to tell you, hey, filmmaker, I think that's trash. But I'm not going to get on this platform with all this mixed company and tell you why I think it's trash. I'm not going to do that.
Juicy. That's what
Justice for
Kanye
Juicy.
did. That's what Kanye did with the slavery quote. Because I feel like what he said actually has some depth to it, and it makes sense. But what you don't do is go
Absolutely.
on TMZ in a TMZ audience and think they're going to understand what the fuck you're saying.
Yep.
So with that said, should we keep supporting Okra? Should we do it?
I don't want to talk
She
about
said-
that.
Okra.
Mm-hmm. She said some problematic things.
You said Okra?
Okra.
Okra and kale. Yeah. But I'm talking about Oprah.
Oh. I'm
Leave so goddamn late. Did you say okra?
I was like, what's wrong with okra? I love okra.
I cannot with her.
Oh my God. That's too funny. Oh my God, you made my night. I was like, what is wrong with fucking okra? We're going to die.
She was getting heated too. What's wrong with it?
Yeah. You know, Oprah, you know, again, this is my opinion with Oprah. I really feel like, you know, there's a difference between the black elite that like Tyler Perry is and the kind that Oprah is. Like, Oprah is like, not necessarily that she wants to turn her back on the community. I don't know Oprah. She might not like black people for real. But in my mind, it's not that I feel like she wants to turn against black people. I think that, you know, the time that she became famous, being from Chicago, coming from poverty, coming through all these hurdles and, you know, making herself a self-made millionaire, of course, anyone who knows about the government, or at least seen an episode of Scandal, knows that there is an elite. There are people out of the certain people's pay grades who make shit happen. And Oprah, I think that, you know, she was kind of a mascot for a lot of situations. I think that she was kind of like the diversity vote, you know, the diversity selection, like someone to get the black people on the white side of the elite shit. And, you know, it just kind of sucks. You know, I feel like I don't even know if she would even be able to be as successful as she is had she didn't go down that road of the elite. Now, what makes her different to me from Tyler Perry is that Tyler Perry is just as successful, just as black, just as whatever, but he's not going to fold, you know?
He black
he's
as
not
fuck.
he's not making movies for white people to understand. He doesn't care if white people don't fucking know what a Medea is. He's talking to us. He's talking to black people.
Absolutely.
He's not talking to white people. It's like, if you like Medea and you're white, then cool. But, like, he's not talking to y'all. He's talking to us.
And he ain't writing no slave movies. He ain't sitting here doing documentaries against all of the black leaders and legends that we actually have. I don't want no more Oprah.
I don't want no more okra.
Exactly. Like, he makes stuff like he's making stuff for us. Like how there's like a
Absolutely.
black Hollywood, like how there's a Hollywood. He's our Black Hollywood.
Shit,
He's
he
giving
created
us
Black
black
Hollywood
versions.
in Atlanta. You absolutely right, Leash.
I'd
Like he
to hear
said,
more
fuck
of
that.
Yeah.
He said, fuck that. I'm going to make my shit. And the shit that he made is on Fort McPherson, where they sat there and they fought to keep blacks enslaved. So the irony of it all, that was the place where these were sitting there plotting and planning and fighting to keep us enslaved. And now it's no longer. And now he has created this conglomerate. Ooh, fancy. You heard that word? He's created conglomerate.
Yay!
And he is employing over 600 people, black people.
Ew.
So I'm here for it.
I think that's dope.
Guess what?
No, but like, that's exactly how I feel. Like, totally agree. I am here for Tyler Perry. I think that he is really pretty much like growing up. All we've had is white Hollywood fine, this, that. He's giving us a look at what it could be like and what it should be like.
Absolutely.
And I'm here for him. He's giving black people jobs. He's doing it. He's fucking, I don't even know how many acres it is, but he's built,
That
I
was
think
like
he
26.
tore down an old airport.
Sorry.
And he's making his own studio.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yep.
He made it.
Like, come on.
It's done.
You know, that's the difference between Oprah and Tyler
Exactly.
Perry. And, you know, and that's the difference between, you know, being a puppet,
Ooh.
you know, in the black elite and actually being your fucking self and making it happen. Like, Oprah could never do those things.
She
that
could
Tyler Perry
never.
does for us because he has to go through the white door to make it happen.
There's a
Tyler
lot
Perry
of
goes through his
sacrifices.
own doors and make it happen.
Yeah, I
He
think
built that door
for
and then go
Oprah-
through it.
Yeah, I feel like for Oprah, for her to do that, then I think that she would have to make a lot of sacrifices on her behalf and burn a lot of bridges in order for her to get to like a certain, like, I guess, like, to produce that type of work.
Yep. Hey, this is a great segue because I have a topic that I do want to get to before we end this episode. So let's take a quick intermission and we'll be right back.
I can.
All right, audio's rolling. Let's go, Rain. Hey, Rain.
Oh,
What
boy.
would you say? Looking
Huh?
sexy, looking like a snack.
Thank you.
You're looking like a snack.
Me.
Oh, you look like a nice yummy bowl of fruit. Some real good organic fruit.
What did you say?
Oh, this camera's wrong.
You know what, Rain?
Like a nice succulent pineapple.
Killed it.
Oh, I would be a pineapple.
Succulent.
You gotta use the word succulent. You have to be real nasty.
I am.
Succulent.
Well, wait
I would be a pineapple.
I am Sleepy Rain. I told you it's been a long week, bro.
Rain would be like a kiwi.
No, what?
He is a little fuzzy.
I mean, kiwis are good, but I don't think I want to be a kiwi.
You know, it's not what
Obviously,
you-
I would be a cherry because that's my logo.
Oh my god! I got a tattoo.
Ah,
Check.
we're back. All right. So. I was about to drop it again. That was a little remix. So we are back, people. So this is what I wanted to talk about. That actually segues perfect in this. I was watching David Banner's podcast.
Love him.
And Regina, she's one of the co-hosts on the show. And her segment is featuring, highlighting a black-owned business. So from the last podcast that they had, we can infer that the business is a beverage business. They give whatever the product is, because they didn't mention it on air, but whatever the product is, they drink it. I don't know if it's a coffee or herbal tea or anything like that. But what happened was she was doing her research on them and she found out that they were a black-owned business. It wasn't automatically known. And she was like, yo, David, did you know that this was a black-owned business? He was like, no, I didn't know that. And it was like, well, I want them on the show. It was like, hell, all of us consume their products, so let's get them on. So she hit the business up and was like, hi, this is Regina from David Banner Podcast. Are y'all a black-owned business? And they was like, yeah, why? Like she was the Fed or whatever. Like, why are you asking us if we a black-owned business? And so she told them that, she does the segment featuring and highlighting black-owned businesses, and she wanted them on the David Banner podcast, and they respectfully declined. She got in her feelings at first and was like, well, wait a minute. Do I even need to support them anymore? They don't want to be on here. And the more that they talked about it and the more that they explained it, whatever that product is, the demographic of that product is more white people. It ain't fried chicken, so it's not a lot of black people. And I was making a joke, brother. Calm down. I really was making a joke. So what it was is a lot of black Americans are not consuming their product. So the argument was, does a black-owned business, an entrepreneur of a black-owned business, do they need to announce that? Do they have to? Is it a requirement? Or on the flip side, do you think it's shade or bullshit because they respectfully decline to be acknowledged or featured as a black-owned business? Focus, brother.
I didn't know who was talking first.
Come on, get in your mic, Rain.
I mean, I think that it just kind of just depends on the context. Like, you know what I mean? Like
What the product is.
Yeah. Like, I think that the fact that the product wasn't, as they said, wasn't, or as you just said, rather, that it wasn't necessarily geared towards black people, then I don't.
I'm not gonna say it's not geared towards them, but that just wasn't their audience.
That's not like their big demographic, right? And so with that, I mean, I do think that it might not be like on the forefront of their mind to promote that that's their angle. And
you said angle. Why did you say angle?
Because I think that to say that, hey, like, we're a black-owned business does kind of cater to, you specifically you're making a point to say, like, hey, this is the type of people that I'm catering to. I mean, it may not be
okay.
If you're saying
that's how you see it, so I can't argue with that.
You know what I mean? I feel like if you're saying that you're a black-owned business, I think that the premise of that is that, like, you are catering also to black people, other black-owned businesses.
I don't agree with that.
Well, let me get up in here. All right.
Get on up in here. Make room for the Clydesdale.
So, because I am an entrepreneur and I own...
And you black AF.
I am black AF and I own Native Sun Staffing. I would say, because we have a website and we also have an Instagram.
You hiring? I need a job.
What she say? Oh,
I'm like, you hiring?
Okay.
So I have,
but anyway, continue.
On the Instagram, it is there is tagged black business or black small business.
Okay.
And as far as my website, you do see a lot of people of color. Melanin. So I have not announced that I'm a black owned business, but you can definitely see that. You see it. So I am proud to be a black business, but I think that also helps me because whenever we have staffing, when we have weddings, when we have fucking cookouts or anything like that, black people know that, oh shit, this is a black staffing company. Now, granted, we cater to everyone, and I think it's important. That was the reason why I have my staffing company, to show that we are a diverse staffing company. Granted, I have other people on my staff, but I want to make sure that you see my black ass face in these pictures and these servers, and you're going to probably say, oh, so this is a black company. But I haven't. Actually, I have said it. I think on the other podcast, I have said that, yes, I am black owned, but.
So let me jump in. From my perspective, I don't agree, and I said that right before you started talking. I don't agree with what Rain stated. Some people probably see that. I don't think that someone saying I'm a black-owned business is me sending the bat signal that, hey, black people, I'm targeting you. I don't think that's it. I think that when Just like with anything else, the first black such and such and such and such, the first black such and such and such and such. We have to do that because society as a whole is saying we're nothing but XYZ. So the first black Grammy award-winning singer, blah, 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 that we have to put that attachment in front, fighting for whatever in the society that we live in. It's not targeting our community. It's more saying that we are just as important or the same. That's how I see that. Now, for me, I'm not announcing it verbally,
But you
but
see
in
it.
everything that I do, oh, you gonna know.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
But that's pride. I think that's pride.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I also didn't. I wasn't saying it to say that it will. To say that just to target black people. What I am saying is also that I think that with that type of pride, like if you're saying that, hey, I am a black-owned business and stuff like that, I do think that when other black people are coming to your page, they already are, or like your type of business, they already are more interested into what it is that you do. They'll probably ask more questions, and they have. I think that it's also a part of your business model to provide those services for black people too. I mean, you guys are business owners, so you also are supplying jobs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, diversity is a part of a lot of what you guys do. So,
Not what I do.
you don't think so? I don't know. I just think that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't feel like that buzzword diversity. It's not a part of what I do in my business. I think
I feel like that's. But all of your models are.
well, one,
You know what I mean?
we do
Like-
understand that the African diaspora is very diverse.
Very.
Now, if you're speaking from that perspective, absolutely very diverse. But if you're including everything outside the African diaspora, that's when I say I don't agree. For me and my brand, I am not focusing. I am targeting. So even though I did sit there and disagree with you earlier and say I don't think people are saying I'm a black-owned business to target black people, but my business, I am targeting my people because I feel. I think Supreme Pussy said it when she first came on.
Yes,
that
pussy.
one recognize another.
Period.
I think that only someone within my culture can truly capture you the way that you should be captured. I don't think anyone outside of my culture can. So that's why I do target everybody within my culture, within the diaspora. So,
I only shoot with white female photographers.
oh, really?
Everybody
Have
is
at
black.
it. Why is that?
Because, like you said, I don't feel like anyone else is going to capture my image. And the only reason I work with white female photographers is because they're a woman and they may not get me and how it feels to be black behind the camera lens, or, you know, based off of whatever it is I'm feeling and what that means to me. But, like, she's a woman. And she might not be able to get that, but she get everything else. You know
But
what I'm
why
saying?
white?
But
Why white?
Well,
No. I said the only white, like people I would feel comfortable trusting, like
Oh.
doing business with me is a white woman. But like a white female
Gotcha.
photographer. Like if a white guy tried to book me to shoot, I'm
Right.
not trying to sit here and be like, you're less talented, but I don't really even see how you can capture my beauty when, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just no.
Okay. I thought I heard the only people you work with is white female. And I was about to say no, I don't get it. But okay, no, I understand what you're saying.
No. I was piggybacking off of what you said, like about how, I'm not saying you can't work with white people, but like I just feel like black people get black people. I mean, we might argue and bump heads sometimes,
right.
but at the end of the day, we don't come back to some kind of mutual ground.
Right.
I think that, like for me and my business, I mean, we cater to everybody, like white, black, yellow, purple. It doesn't matter. But when you see our faces, like on my website, when you see our faces, like y'all talking about, you see that blackface, you're like, oh yes, yes.
You know
yes.
what it is.
So I think it's important to have that. I mean, I can definitely have white faces all up on my website, but
And
why?
Low key, sometimes that does bother me. I had, when I first started business, you know, I had many people, oh my God, if you get in creative loafing, you will be on.
Why?
You know, everyone talk, well, not everyone, but people say, you know, once you get to that white acceptance, you know, and I'm like, I'm not catering to that. We have about $7 billion within the African American community, and I'm about to get on that African American in a second. But we have about $7 billion that we spend. Why do I have to get on with white people?
So with that
You
said,
know?
are you okay with losing some money because you're not?
I sure the fuck will, and I sure the fuck have already. I will, because I don't need you coming here. Tyler Perry, like I said on the last episode, when he interviewed with T.I., he gave me a new perspective. Because when he went to Hollywood, he said, no, this script is final. Ain't no fucking changes. You can't tell me. Did I turn my shit off? You can't tell me how to portray Madea, because motherfucker, you don't know who the fuck Madea is.
Right.
I'm not looking to get that, you know, white notoriety or that white stamp to tell me how to capture my people in their best essence. You will never be able to tell me that. Right. So I will lose that. I will work a couple of more years before I gain traction and get more and more revenue before I sit here and sign off on a creative loafing deal to get white people to knock down my door. Fuck, no, I'm good.
Right.
Yeah, because you would rather be a Tyler Perry than an Oprah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hello.
I ain't no okra.
Well, let me ask you this,
Or kale.
Miss Supreme Pussy. Do you discriminate against like your clientele? Like, do you have, do you prefer to work with people of color, or it's an all mixed bag for you?
Child, the white men be the ones spending the money.
Yep, you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Those are facts. Okay.
No
I actually knew the
shade.
answer, but
Can I say that too, though?
No shade.
I don't mean, I don't mean to jump back, but I'm gonna
It's
jump back
true.
real quick. My focus is my community. Not only so, even back to when we were talking about the whole Black AF and holding accountable your creatives and stuff, we have to hold each other accountable too. You know what I'm saying? We have to. Now, I'm gonna patronize your black business. If it ain't right, I'm gonna let you know it's not right. I'm gonna help you get it right too, you know, and help me get it right. Now, I make sure I present the best of the best of the best. Now, even with them face masks, the face masks are crazy in demand right now. And it was a big delay. It was like a 2-week delay, but I stayed in constant contact with my clients. I told them, hey, it's a delay, blah, blah, blah. I went with a local vendor to create some masks to get that to those clients. And I said, you know what? I'm giving this to you now as my token of appreciation for your patience. And when your original mask comes in, I'm going to give that to you as well. And somebody told me that's crazy. And I'm like, that's the cost of doing business. It's cheaper to keep them. You know what I'm saying? This is my customer. They've been rocking with me. They supported me. And I didn't get it right the first time. So I would rather lose that money and give you an extra mask just to retain you, because you see that I'm working to make sure it's right for you. Even though it wasn't my fault, I'm still working to make sure it's right for you. You was going to say something.
Yeah, good business goes a long way.
Absolutely.
Oh,
This
It
has
really
been
does.
fun. And you're actually talking about, you know, black issues and stuff, Rain. So I'm proud of you.
I like.
That's why good business goes a
Maybe I
long
don't
way.
like
That's why on
acting.
every holiday I reach out to all my hoes and my clients.
I tell all my hoes, rack it up.
What's the next holiday coming up? I'll be talking to them.
what is the
Okay.
next holiday? Like, I feel
Memorial
like all
Day?
the holidays have
Mother's
been
Day.
canceled.
Mother's Day. She gonna reach
So
out to
I'll
her
really
hoes
be
on
talking
Mother's
to
Day.
them on Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, she gonna be popping it.
Outside gonna be open.
Is it? You think so?
I think it'll be open.
I don't know. You hoes out there running out there.
Whatever. You gonna be at Portofino's too.
Period, Pooh.
They're calling not hit.
I was running to the bank. Cashing a truck.
Not a Trump check.
Yeah, we all cash that goddamn Trump check. I'm drunk.
So this has been fun,
I love
and
Supreme
we gotta run. I enjoy Supreme Pussy as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, you gotta come back.
So yeah, we gotta close this out too, though. But yeah,
I've
she was gonna say
enjoyed
something.
myself too.
Go ahead.
Like,
Yeah.
this is super fucking exciting. Like,
Oh, come on.
No, but for real, because like it's kind of because like my brand is me being myself. It's hard to, celebrate in moments that are achievements because I feel like I'm just being myself and I'm just being cool and talking and just, and just being a friend and a girl. But like really, I'm actually doing work and I'm making, I'm opening doors and making shit happen, and it's just cool. And I don't always give myself those pats on the back, so it's really awesome to just be able to, have this time with you guys and be on your podcast. I wish you all of the motherfucking success. Like, it is going to be fabulous. And, this is good for me. It's good for me to just kind of have experience talking, learning how to actually converse because,
Come on,
like
converse. Because all these little idiots be saying conversate. Come on, converse.
I'm one of
Come on.
not conversate.
I'm one of those.
So question, when they open up outside, are you going to physically come here and sit with us? I'll push him to the
That's a lot
side.
of ass. This is not
Are you
all this
kidding
ass.
me? I'm prettier in person.
Hey.
Like, I have to be there. You have to see my outfit.
Okay.
And you just have to, be there. And maybe, we can have some holistic medicines.
All right. So come on, let's wrap this up.
Wait, before we wrap it up, I just want to make sure that can me and Supreme Pussy, can we link up and I can be like Supreme Pinga? I want you to teach me your ways.
Pinga.
Cut his mic. So
What is it called?
Supreme Pinga.
What's that?
exactly. What's that?
No,
Am I stupid?
no.
I feel stupid.
Pinga means dick. Supreme dick. I want to be.
So she lost
Dang,
it.
I ain't seen a dick in like 2 months, so play with me.
All right. So
Just hearing it makes me excited.
I know, right?
I think
is you gonna let me wrap this up or not?
Wrap it up, brother. You should always wrap it up.
All right, Leash. Tell us where we can find you at on all platforms.
All platforms.
And let us know one brief statement of what you thought about today's show.
Awesome. So, of course, I'm Supreme Pussy, and this has obviously been my pleasure as much as it's been yours.
Okay.
And you... And you can follow me on Instagram, which is my most successful platform. It's UnLEESHed. That's Spade with an S on the end. And you can also follow me on Twitter and OnlyFans because the names are the same. Supreme Pussy CLP. Especially follow my Twitter because I love to tweet about what my pussy ate and why I like it. And I think that it's a good platform for me to express how I feel. And one really...
That's what's up. You're up next, Clydesdale.
Am I? I don't know if I can back that up after her. I know, but can I?
Backs up. It got a beeper on it too.
I would like to say thank you, Leash. It was our pleasure. You can follow me just on Instagram. Not my OnlyFans is not open yet, but you can follow me there at Cherokee the Native. And I'm gonna pass this baton.
Nope. Right here. Right here. He's gonna close it out.
Over to my chocolate thunder here.
So it was definitely my pleasure.
I fucking love it.
And I'm sure it was yours as well, Leash. We'll talk about that later. So, y'all can...
Look, you don't know this, but I said I was going to marry you. We can have let's work out an arrangement.
I
Arrangement.
do some things, So y'all can follow us.
So goddamn big.
Y'all can follow me and everything.
I'm excited to go see this later when I have me another glass of wine.
They're not gonna let me live. Y'all can follow me and everything that I do at Alan Lux Studios on all platforms. We are dropping some fire this weekend. Do you hear me? We are dropping some dope shit because y'all bought up all the other shit. Y'all bought up all the face masks. That's not the one, brother. Y'all bought up all the face masks. You not gonna laugh on my shit, bro. I'm trying to
Go
finish.
ahead. I'm gonna let you
Y'all bought up
finish.
all the face masks. Y'all bought up all the socks. Y'all bought up all the hoodies. But we about to drop some new shit this weekend. So go to AlanLuxStudios.com/shop and you'll see all that. All right, I'm out. So Rain, take us out, brother.
Yeah, so we're coming to a close. Again, shout out to Leash. Thank you so much for being on the show. It's been a really good pleasure. I motherfucking miss you. Can't wait till all this shit is over. And it was a great show. And,
Can I say one more thing before I go?
Come on.
Yes, what's up?
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
We're ready. It is a wrap. We appreciate y'all. See you soon. Peace.
Bye. Bye.
Done.